What up, though, world? I'm Devin, and this is Devin Does Everything. And today, I know y'all expecting that wheelchair Wednesday, but it's pouring outside, and I can't even do what I want. But today, since I can't do that, I'm gonna talk about fucking Dragon Ball GT. Everybody say that shit trash. Don't fucking watch that shit. That shit some bullshit. I'll say the bad outweighs the good. That shit, the beginning, that shit was fucking boring as hell. The first part of the whole series, when then fucking Pan, Goku, and Trunks went to go fucking find all the Dragon Balls. That shit was about boring as hell and shit. And then my man's fucking Vegeta, my favorite character, was irrelevant all the way until this character named Baby took over his body. Before Baby took over his body, the only time you saw Vegeta was when he had this fucking porn stash, walking around with this porn stash and shit. And then he fucking shaved it off and shit. So he was walking around the crib and shit, fucking, I think it was Chi-Chi and Bulma. I know it was Bulma for sure, but I can't remember if it was Chi-Chi that was with her. They was sitting at the table and shit. And fucking Vegeta just kept walking past, and they wasn't saying nothing. And he was like, "You don't recognize anything new?" And then they didn't say nothing. He was like, "I shaved my mustache." I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody call a mustache fucking mustache and shit. I'm like, what the hell this motherfucking talking about? But that's the only time you have fucking seen that nigga before Baby took over his body and shit. And then Baby took over his body, and then fucking Goku, that's when he first turned Super Saiyan 4 and shit. And that shit was this fucking series, man. This shit wasn't all that, dog. From going from watching Dragon Ball Z to fucking Dragon Ball GT, I'm like, man, this shit. I watched the whole motherfucking. Oh, I was about to be like, nigga, I just watched these couple episodes to stop. I watched the whole bitch through. I think it was about 64 episodes, I think, and shit. But then I took down a couple notes of what I want to talk about and shit. Fucking Baby, he became exactly what he hated and shit. How much he fucking hated the Saiyans and shit. The Saiyans destroyed my planet and all that shit. And the way he became exactly what he hated is that since he took over Vegeta's body, he was taking over a few people's body at first. I think the first person he took over was... Damn, who was the first? Was he Goten? I think he took over Goten's body. Like once he take over your body, he could plant a seed inside you, and it'll always be inside of you or whatever. So everybody that he took over, he'd get out, transfer to another body, but a part of him still be in there, so he still be controlling them and shit. So I think the first person he took over some random motherfuckers first and shit, some random fucking pedestrians and shit. But after that, I think the first person he took over was Goten, and then he took over Gohan. And then, after he took over Gohan, I think that's when he took over Trunks and shit. I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember. I ain't about to go back and watch it to fucking remember and shit. But when I was saying he became exactly what he hated, the Saiyans destroyed this planet and shit. So every time Goku would power up, he'd be like, "Oh, well, since I took over Vegeta's body, that means I'm part Saiyan too. So that means whatever Goku did, I can do." So Goku turned into the monkey or whatever. Or did I think Baby turned into a monkey first, and then he turned into... Damn, I can't fucking remember, dog. Well, whatever happened, Goku turned into the monkey. In order to turn into Super Saiyan 4, you got turned into a monkey first, the first time maybe you tried. And then you turn into Super Saiyan 4. So Goku turned into it, and then Baby turned into it and shit. And they got to fighting and shit. And by the way, Vegeta, by the way, Baby turned into Super Saiyan 4 is Bulma. He took over the whole planet bodies and shit. He was controlling all of them. So when Bulma made this invention or whatever, and it shot out these things called blunt waves, like I guess rays from the moon or some shit, and it caused Vegeta to turn into the monkey and then turn into Super Saiyan 4 or whatever. But the process that Goku went through, he went to the Supreme Kai planet, Kabito, and Supreme Kai, he went to their planet or whatever. And they was doing fucking Supreme Kai was making him They stir some coffee or something, grind some beans or some shit to make his tail grow and shit. So his tail came out like a little bit and shit. So then they fucking took some big ass pliers and shit, grabbed his tail and shit, and fucking pull, made that motherfucker come out and shit. And that's when he turned it to Super Saiyan. He went back to the planet. Baby, he transferred Earth, all the people from Earth to his planet that he created and shit. I can't remember how he created that planet. Was it wishes from the, somehow he created another planet and shit. So he moved all the people from Earth and moved them to that planet and shit. So Goku went back to that planet. He became Super Saiyan 4, and that's when Bulma made that shit and fucking blunt waves and shit. And then fucking Oob, he fucking merged bodies with Majin Buu. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga Oob about to be cold as hell and shit. He merged bodies with Majin Buu, and then he became Majub. I'm like, oh shit, he fucking went to go fight Baby and shit to kill time and shit. That nigga was weak as fuck. I'm like, man, I'm so fucking disappointed. I thought Majub was about to fuck some shit up, dog. He was getting his ass whooped, this shit. And then he fucking, if y'all remember from Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu was able to turn people into chocolate and shit. So since Oob merged bodies with Majin Buu, he fucking was fighting Baby and shit, and he tried to hit him with the move to turn him to chocolate. Fucking Baby reversed it, and fucking Majin ended up turning into chocolate himself and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then Baby ate his ass and shit. I'm like, what the hell? But then Majin said it was part of his plan the whole time. He tried to destroy Baby from the inside and shit. And he was doing something inside of him to kill time while Goku, I think Goku was powered. He was taking the power from Trunks and Gohan and all the motherfuckers. They was transferring their power and shit. So then another thing was, yeah, Piccolo dying, dog. How the fuck did Piccolo die and shit? Damn, how did Piccolo die? Fuck. Oh, he fucking stayed on the planet and shit. The planet was about to explode and shit. Cause the whole series was about negative Dragon Balls and shit. Not the regular Dragon Balls. They was called negative. They was black and shit instead of the regular orange and shit. And whatever planet you make a wish on, that motherfucking planet explode and shit. So fucking Piccolo, the planet was about to explode and shit. Everybody moved to the new planet that Baby made, and Piccolo just stayed on that planet and shit. He was like, I'm staying here and all this shit or whatever. Because Goku kept transferring back and forth, rescuing people, and Piccolo was still there. He was like, I like the quietness, being by myself. I just been wandering around the whole time. He was like, I'm just gonna sit here and just die or whatever. And then the reason why he wanted to die, because you know, if you know, like the fucking Dragon Balls was a part of him and shit, and by him dying, they were gonna come back, and the Dragon Balls were gonna come back and shit. So he died and shit on the fucking planet where they explode and shit. I'm like, damn, Piccolo motherfucking died and shit. I'm like, And then Pan, man, she fucking, I know Hercule, Mr. Satan, whatever y'all want to fucking call him, I know he was about mad as hell because it seemed like Pan cared way, because Hercule and Goku are both Pan's grandfathers. Hercule is Vidal's father or whatever, and as y'all know, Goku is Gohan's father. So Videl and Gohan, when they got together, they made a baby named Pan and shit. And it seemed like Pan, that whole fucking series, Pan was more worried about Goku than fucking Hercule and shit. She'd be with Hercule for a couple minutes while they fighting on the sideline. She'd run away, Grandpa Goku, and just leave Hercule by himself and shit. I'm like, damn, why you playing Mr. Satan like that, even though he weak to them motherfucker and shit? I'm like, damn. And then we already talked about Majin. I already talked about Vegeta. But Vegeta, man, he besides Baby taking over his body, he ain't coming to like the last fucking, I'll say either 6 or 8 episodes when they fought. They had to fight seven dragons, Goku, Pan, and Trunks. fucking 7 dragons and shit because of when they made those wishes and shit, the fucking Dragon Balls got destroyed. And the reason why they got destroyed, every time you make a wish on the Dragon Balls, it'll bring more and more negative energy and shit. So when the Dragon Balls got destroyed, you know, with 7 Dragon Balls, when they got destroyed, a dragon came from each of the 7 Dragon Balls and shit, different type of dragons and shit. So they had to go around fighting them and shit. And then they finally fought the last dragon. I think his name was the fuck was that dragon name? Supreme? No, I don't think it was Supreme Shenron. It was something Shenron. I can't remember. But that's when Vegeta came along, because the same way that Bulma made Baby Super Saiyan 4, she came up with that same idea to use the blunt waves to help Vegeta become Super Saiyan 4. So that's when he became relevant and shit. When he was just pure, ain't nobody take over his body and shit. The end of the fucking series and shit. And that's when Goku and fucking Vegeta merged bodies and shit. I'm like, man. Y'all, Vegeta is my favorite character. It's Vegeta and then it's Future Trunks. I'm like, dog, y'all been playing Vegeta this whole fucking series. And he was getting his ass whooped. Before Baby took over his body, he was fighting Baby and shit. Baby was whooping his ass. I was mad than the motherfucker, dog. Like, y'all fucking playing my man's Vegeta like he's a little bitch. He's the Prince of all Saiyans. I'm like, come on, man. This some bullshit. And then fucking Yamcha. You ain't see Yamcha the whole fucking series. The last when you seen Yamcha the end of the last episode when Goku finally defeated the last dragon. I can't remember, it was something Shenron. I can't remember his name, but they finally defeated him and shit. And then the regular Shenron came out the Dragon Balls or whatever, and then he was like, can I just make one more wish or whatever? And he was like, go ahead. He was like, well, a lot of people died during this whole stuff that was going on. I was wondering if you could just bring them back. He brought them back and shit. And then after that shit, he got up to Goku, whispered, are you ready to go? Fucking Goku left with this nigga Shenron and shit. I guess he went to go train, I don't know. Because when he got on Shenron's head, Vegeta was like, are you going to train? No, y'all know how fucking Vegeta voice is and shit. And then I think he was like, shh, don't tell nobody or some shit. And then he left. And this is how Yamcha, I know I got sidetracked and shit, but this is how Yamcha came in the picture. So while Goku was flying away and shit on Shenron, just seeing everybody, he made a stop to say bye to each person that he fucked with and shit. He would go say bye to Piccolo. Y'all know Piccolo died, but it's a long story. He was in the afterworld, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then he went to hell and shit. He went to go visit Piccolo in hell and shit to say bye to him and shit. And then while he was flying on Shenron, you see Yamcha, fucking long ass fucking 80s porn fucking ponytail and shit. Him and that, I don't know, that little blue thing that be flying with him. But they was working on his car and shit. I'm like, look at Yamcha, bitch ass. That's why Vegeta took Bulma from you, your weak ass and shit. But fucking, Dragon Ball GT, I wouldn't recommend it to nobody, especially if you watch that shit after you watch Dragon Ball Z, because that shit, man, that shit was, I ain't fuck with that shit, dog. I wouldn't watch it again and shit. I ain't fuck with this shit. But I would not recommend it to nobody. And I'll holler at y'all motherfuckers later. Peace.